Hello and welcome to the CBIZ education. Today I'm just going to go through and show you basic navigation of the application, whether I'm a new hire or I am an existing employee of the agency. So when I first log in, we will see the screen that's going to have all of our items housed. This can be called your dashboard screen. So it's going to have multiple options here. It's going to have your information with all kinds of specific things that are unique to you. So if I hover over like my account in HR, it's going to give me the option for my profile, change password, HR actions. Anything in blue hyperlink I can click on and it will open up another page. Maintain my information. This is where your direct deposit update, emergency dependent contact, name change, personal information, upload documents is housed. Again, anything that has blue hyperlink, you can click on it and it's going to open up the actual forms. Referral forms, this is where you can refer a friend. So you can go in and you can open up and you can refer a friend. My time and time off, this is going to have all of your time that you've done, and you can see that I clocked in this morning and I did a punch in on 5:22. It's going to show me my summary. If you hover over, you notice that there's nothing there because this is just going to be where you can view and open it up. My schedule. So it's exactly what it says it is. It's your schedule. If you have items on your schedule, they're going to show. Like I have a PTO right here. It shows me my PTO. If I want to click on that, it'll take me to that calendar day, and I can see that I have a PTO requested for Memorial Day, time off. My pay and tax forms. Now when I hover over this one, it does give me some blue hyperlinks because it's got more items housed. My pay statements, direct deposit, tax information, W-2s, and update my withholding. So if I click on any of these, it's going to open up the actual items for me to view and update. Going down to my tiles here on my dashboard, this also on this tiles dashboard screen has my pay. It has some blue hyperlinks, so I can click on those. It's update my direct deposit, view year-end tax forms, view tax settings. It also has my benefits. So for me, I'm a new employee, and so I have 73 days left until I can enroll in my benefits. But if I was an established employee, then it would show actually what all my benefits were. It shows my PTO balance. So it shows I've got 5.4. I can request a PTO here. So if I want to request a PTO, it's as simple as just pushing the request PTO and selecting the type. Maybe it was a vacation. And then multiple days, bulk partial days or partial separate days. I'm just going to do one day. So let's say I was going to request a PTO, and you just fill in the template. Always add a comment of why you're requesting the PTO, whatever that may be, whether it's sick or it's going to be personal, vacation, whatever it may be, and then submit. Once you submit, that goes to your supervisor to approve. If they reject it, then you will see that within your scheduling view. My mailbox. I'm a new hire, so my mailbox is full. I have my to-do list and my checklist because I have incomplete items. So again, in our previous training, if you're a new hire, you have to go through your entire onboarding new hire checklist and you have to do all the items that were required. I'm going to come up here and show you one more piece of navigation. Within the application, you have these 3 bars in the left-hand corner. And if you click on those, there's all kinds of stuff that is housed within those 3 bars. You have my favorites, which is going to pull some of the commonly used things that we have here on my favorites. For me, it's my time and my pay and benefits. You have your information. So this is going to be my profile, change my password, change my security question, notification preferences. If I click on any of these, they're blue hyperlink when I hover over. So if I click on any of them, it's going to open up the actual content to do the actual work. Also, my schedule. So I can click on my schedule and it's going to open up my schedule view. The next thing is my benefits. So that's going to be my enrollment, my benefit plans. If I click on those, it's going to open up my specific information. I'm a new hire that has not completed everything yet, so I'm still in the process. But if you were established, you would be able to see your information there and you can make updates as needed. And then your benefit plans, so whatever you have established in your enrollment and you have set up with our HR department for your benefits plans will be viewable there. My HR, so my HR actions. So that's going to be items that are associated with HR. For me, I'm a new hire, so I've still got these pending. I've got to do my direct deposit and my upload. Checklist, so I'm a new hire again, so my checklist will be there. And I'll need to click on that and open that up and finish that before I finish out my day. And then my forms. So that's going to be government forms and other forms. So let's look at what government forms are. So that's going to be your 1095, my I-9, W-2, my withholding. So if I click on those, it'll open up the actual form. I don't have any forms in there currently, so there's nothing for me to look at. Other forms, what are other forms? That's going to be my policies. So that's going to be all my policies. I can open them, and if I have not submitted my initial policies from my new hire checklist, then I can also go ahead and submit them here as well. My next tab is my HR, so I can search for jobs. And then there's my pay. So what's underneath the pay tab? That's going to be my pay history, my forms, so my W-2 and my withholding, my direct deposit, and my tax information. They're blue hyperlinks, so I can click on them and open them up and add the content. My company, so that's going to be any documents that are there from the company. That's going to be things that are downloadable. So if you click on the download option, you can download the document. So all you do is click on that, and it'll open up the document and you can open it up. You can see all the forms here. We have multiple ones, but it's simple as downloads, and you can open the form up. These are for view only. In the onboarding checklist, you had an assigned task here. Other than that, these are all just for your information and view only. So announcements are also housed there. If there was any company announcements, you could click on that and you'd be able to see them right there underneath my company. Next, I have my reports tab. So my report hub, if I click on that, it's going to open up all the reports that I have that I can view. They're all in blue hyperlink, so you can click on them, and it's going to open up the information so you can see. This one right here that I opened up is my timesheet, so I can see all my time in and out. Our next option underneath reports is my saved reports if I had any, and then my completed reports. So for me, I don't have any completed reports. I didn't have any saved reports either. My hub. So my hub is going to house my forms. So available forms, again, this is going to be company forms. So my payroll forms, my HR forms, and my company forms would be my policies. And then my help center, this is my learning center. When I click on this, this is going to open up all kinds of education for me. So I can click on learning center. It's going to take a minute. Just give it a minute. It will push on through to the next website, which will open up education on the actual application. I advise you to use your education. If you're unclear, you can always reach out to the support department, education department, and HR department, but this is a great dashboard that you can see all of your education. And then when you're done for the day and you want to just clock out, you can clock out by going up to your profile, click on that, and then your last option is sign out, and you can sign out. Under your profile on the right-hand side, you can also see your specific profile information. You can click on that and update that as well. Okay, this completes the education on navigating the CBIZ application. The mobile application is almost exactly the same, other than viewing from your laptop or desktop is going to just be a bigger view. So the mobile application is just going to be smaller, so you might have to scroll down or up to see the information, but all the information that is housed on the desktop or laptop is going to be the same information that is within the mobile application as well. Thank you for joining.